So then guys, we have just concluded the very first E3 press conference for 2018. It was the EA Play event, and it was very boring. I'm sorry, there was only about 5 things I'm even remotely interested in, and most of them not particularly interesting. So I'm going to talk about them. As always with the EA stream, don't give a damn about sports. So they showed FIFA and Madden, and yeah, I don't really care. As well as mobile games, they showed a brand new Command & Conquer game on mobile. I don't care. Let's go to the games that I'm actually interested in. So I've got my little black book right here, which I made notes in about every game I'm interested in. First up, we have Battlefield 1. They showed a bit of footage, but I think they're going to hold off until tomorrow for the Microsoft press conference to show the major footage from the game. They showed a bit of multiplayer as well as a little bit of the story, and yeah, it's looking a lot better than the initial trailer made people think it was. Because I know there's a lot of backlash at that, but it's looking a lot better. The destruction engine seems to be quite improved. It's looking really good. One of my favourite things about Battlefield is destruction, and I don't like it when it's kind of quite limited, but in this they showed tanks ramming through buildings. That is what I want. Hopefully it's going to be really good. The graphics look great, but of course it will. It's a Battlefield game and the sound design is probably going to be really good. I don't think they've ever got the sound design bad, apart from Battlefield 2, which was years and years ago, so we'll forgive them for that. And there's also the customization, which is where most of the microtransactions are going to be, because one of the things they announced was there is no premium, so all the DLC, all the maps and everything is going to be free. So they're going to make their money on microtransactions and, yeah, basically going to be able to buy cosmetics, which I don't care about, so it's win-win for me. I'm not going to buy cosmetics, I'm going to get all the maps for free and going to be able to play. As long as they don't start selling guns, but hopefully they learnt their lesson from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Speaking of Star Wars, there was a bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I'm not particularly interested. They just talked about some new content. Nothing mind-blowing. Something that was very interesting, there was a guy from Respawn there, I don't remember his name, and basically he announced the title of the new Star Wars game coming from Respawn, which is Jedi Fallen Order. So yes, you're going to be playing as a Jedi, and it's going to be taking place in the period between 3 and 4. So that's the time when all the Jedi were being hunted down and murdered. So it's going to be quite dark by the sounds of it, but yeah, I'm all on board for that. Oh, and also that game's coming out holiday 2019, so just over a year to go. We've almost got to the end of the games. Now we've got 2 indie games, which I'm not normally massively excited about indie games, and neither of these I'm very excited about at all. We've got Unravel 2, TWO instead of the number. It's basically Unravel with co-op. I played Unravel, wasn't blown away by it. I've played way better kind of similar games to that, so didn't really get me excited. The other one, they're kind of going for the A Way Out vibe with Sea of Solitude. It's a game where you play as some monster girl who's lonely, and there's water and other monsters. I think I'm going to play this one. It looks more interesting than Unravel does. So, yeah, Sea of Solitude, I'm on the fence about, but I'm probably going to play it. The final announcement that was interesting was Anthem, and they talked quite a lot about Anthem, and they actually showed some gameplay, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's like something I'm going to play. I'm not getting excited about it. I didn't really get excited about any of these games, apart from Battlefield. Battlefield is looking good, and I'm excited to play that, but I don't know whether it's because Anthem reminds me so much of Destiny, and I never really gelled with Destiny, but it's got some really interesting things. Like, I love the emphasis on flying and how you can fly, go straight underwater and carry on playing. It's really cool. It's got giant monsters in it, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt for now. I'm going to keep an eye on it, see if it gets better, but yeah, they talked a lot about it. Watch the press conference, because there's a lot of stuff I'm probably going to gloss over, but it looks good. The graphics are good. The gameplay looks fun. So yeah, it's co-op based, but it's going to have quite a hard story element. So where you'd normally have like a multiplayer hub world, I guess, they're kind of saving the hub world for single players, so you can actually have a single player portion even when you're playing out in the world multiplayer, which is quite a good idea, because then you can have the story and the multiplayer separate, which I like. So that was about it. I was actually kind of expecting there to be some kind of Sims announcement, because they even showed Sims in the opening. I was like, oh, maybe we're getting a new Sims game, but no, apparently not. EA Play, not particularly exciting this year. Hopefully we've got Microsoft tomorrow. There's actually a lot more than that on tomorrow, but yeah, hopefully we'll have something better and more exciting tomorrow. More Battlefield at Microsoft's conference tomorrow, which also means that Microsoft probably has some exclusive deal with them. We'll see what that means, because there's no premium, so it's not like they're going to get stuff early. Who knows? There we go. E3, day one. Hope you enjoyed it. Over and out.
His name is Luke and he's more than your average gamer. No ordinary let's player. Know about Easter eggs much better. Da 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 da. His name is Luke, aka TheRoyalGorilla. Even bigger than the giant Godzilla. Follow him in every game he goes. Da da.